Wisdom and wellness. Welcome in, y'all. How you been, y'all? Okay. Hope everybody is well. It's been a minute since our last reading. Okay. We're going to welcome in all those beautiful beings of 100% lights. Anything less than may not enter this space. This is a safe space. This is a sacred space. 100% truth. Yes, indeed. So, if you've been experiencing some interesting things, and you know if it's interesting, things that make you go, in your personal life, or like, what the fuck? Um, this is the result of a quantum leap. Okay. We're not talking, we're not talking retrograde. We're not talking retrograde. Everybody always wants to talk about retrograde, but nobody wants to talk about the quantum leaps, right? And some of you have ignited these quantum leaps. Okay. So if you don't even know what a quantum leap is, this most likely isn't for you. Maybe if you are interested in what a quantum leap is, then it might be a message here for you. Okay? Use discernment. The only way to know if this reading is truly for you is to get a personal reading. Okay? I'm going to try to get as personal as we possibly can. If you happen to be here, there's a message for you here, because I'm not like the most famous person in the world. Okay? So if you're here, it's by a very, very slim divine chance. It damn near took a miracle for you to get here. Okay. So, um, signs and symptoms of the quantum leaping. Getting what you prayed for, basically. That is a sign. Something that may have seemed like maybe you forgot about it, and then it happened. And then you're like, oh my gosh, I used to want this. I used to joke about this. That's what's really going to get you, because it's going to be something that you used to joke about, and it's happening. And now that it's happening, you're like, oh man. You know? Um, Also, this quantum leap, um, for those of you who have had significant, how do I say this? That doesn't sound so vague. Like a lifestyle. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Let's see. Thank you. Major changes, like traumatic changes that where you felt maybe pushed into a corner or something like that, where you felt like you were doing the only thing that you could possibly do in the moment. Okay. If you've had a lot of those in a short amount of time, that's a sign. That's definitely it. Okay. Um, there's a few other ones, but I feel like they're more personal. So as we open up this reading, you'll know which one is yours, right? Because it'll seem very personal to you. Okay. There is a new moon at the time of this reading, even though this reading is timeless. New moon and Aries might be significant to any time that you see this reading. So it may be because of the time frame being in the month of April. Okay. What does the collective need to be most aware of for the highest good, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually? Okay. Yes, you can get what you want. The only thing about getting what you want is that you have to actually like live out the experience of it. A lot of people are so interested in getting something that they want, they don't even realize that the reality of getting what you want and the idea of getting what you want is very separate. Okay. You will experience the idea, but you will also experience the reality. A lot of people are not ready for the reality. So if you say, I want $1 million, the reality of you having to be very disciplined and very, on top of certain things, schedules and stuff like that, that's the reality, you know, of that. Will you attain it? Sure. 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 Okay. And more ways than one. That's the other part of it. Because you're gonna experience when quantum leaping everything on, so we're changing the grid on every platform. So zero, 0 degrees, 1 degree, 2 degree, all degrees are experiencing an upgrade or an initiation or a transcendence or a evolution of some kind. Okay. Oh yeah. Upgrade symptoms are like not craving the things that you used to crave. You see what I mean? Like you don't even want it. Like, and then when you taste it, like, and I'm gonna tell you, this is a symptom because I recently experienced this. Then when you taste it, you're gonna be like, yuck. You're like, I can't believe I've been eating that shit. Like I used to eat that shit all the motherfucker. I'm talking about any chance that I could get it, I'm eating whatever that thing is. And now after I got turned off from it, like I don't know, something just turned off, and I get getting it. And then when I was like, you know what? I haven't had it in a while. Let me get some. I tried that shit and I was like, ugh. It's like you can damn near taste the artificial everything in it. Every fucking thing. And I can't do it. I tried to even force myself to take a few more marks. Like, oh, this is my favorite shit. Of course I love this. No. My mind, I couldn't even. So like you get into a point where you can't even trick yourself out of, okay, hello church. Now we're cooking with Crystal now. You can't even, because this leap, wow, as I say leap, look, the bottom of the deck. It's a rabbit. That rabbit is significant. That rabbit is significant. This is the Fool card. You're literally quantum. We don't stop right there. Because what a confirmation. I was just shuffling. There it is. Hop to it, baby. Yeah, because them leaping, like there's no reverse mode for that. No retrograde, no like you're not gonna go back to the other, like no, it's not, no, it doesn't happen like that. Quantum leaping is, it's not permanent because you can always quantum leap into another timeline, but in order to try to quantum leap back, that's no, that's not, I won't say that it's impossible, but there's a certain master level, um and even once you were to do something like that, so much time still has to pass by because remember, I said you still have to, it's the reality of your quantum leaping. Okay. Some of you have done something that um, I feel like you'll never have to do it. You, yeah. You did something that you'll never have to do again. I know you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Well, let's just say if you had to uh, bite your tongue on something, and it's like you no longer have to bite your tongue. You no longer have to be on the back burner. You know, if you humbled yourself in a lot of situations, that is no longer your character. You are the meek that it should inherit the earth. You are the meek that's inheriting the earth. And even though you've always been humble, uh, the fact that you no longer have to walk in, and I'm not saying being humble is a low vibration, but there's a spectrum of humility. You know, the respect that you have for yourself, there's a threshold, there's a line, there's a boundary. You know what I mean? As far as how low you will stoop to appease your environment or the circumstance or the people. Excuse me. It's like you're only going to bow down so low before now you're just disrespecting yourself. So I'm saying if you've ever, you know, had to be in that position as you know, that's one example. Okay, just certain things you won't have to do again. Okay, the Two of Cups is here. Ooh, and the Four of Pentacles. Let me show you what that looks like. If you can't see it, this is the result. Okay, I'm gonna go there. So regarding partnership, all right, regarding partnership, um, and we're talking, excuse me, we're talking friendship, we're talking romantic. This is locked in. You you quantum leapt into, I feel like one of the longest phases of your life. Ooh, shit. So if you were in a 3-year situation, a 5-year situation, a 10-year, this right here, this is locked in. Uh, okay. I want to say that because the Hierophant is also here in the cut. The Four of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Mm. So if you were like always the oddball as well, um, 2 4 2 4 2 could be important to somebody. 2 4 2. Wow, that's crazy because 4 4 2 just showed up on the screen in somebody's name. I said 2 4 2, and that's so mirrored numbers. Yeah, I was getting mirrored as well, but I was getting that for the zebra only for the simple fact that you're about to be in an environment where there's people like you. So you were always the oddball. You were always the one that seemed you were odd, but now you're around other other oddballs. Okay. It's like now you're around your people, you're a community. So you're home now. If you've been quantum leap, if your let's say your intention behind your quantum leap was to find where you truly belong. So that's what's happening here. Okay. And it's not even like you have to find it because you have leapt into it. You have leapt into where you truly belong. Okay. I also feel like this leaping period, because that's literally what this has been. So the time since For everybody, it might be different, but I want to say as far as readings are concerned, so from the time, maybe like 2 readings ago, some of y'all thought that it didn't work. You thought something that you didn't work, but you're going to find out a confirmation that it actually did work. It just took some time. Some things had to be moved out of the way. It wasn't physical, it was spiritual. Wow. Scorpio and the source of air. Mm-hmm. You're not going back, you're moving ahead. You have the transformation card here. I'm also getting clarity, also speaking up. So you speaking up is also like it's upgrading your quantum experience. If you're a person that didn't really speak up before, or um, kind of like saving people's feelings and things like that, uh, I feel like you did it based off of discernment, but also because you just knew better. You knew that you're the wiser, you're the more mature, so you're taking the high road. Um, no, you're not doing any of that. You now people have to meet you where you're at. People are gonna have to what? They're gonna have to ascend to your level. And no longer are you decreasing or descending to their level. They're gonna have to meet you where you're at. And a lot of people, they like to play dumb, and it's okay. Sometimes playing dumb will hey, you know how if you're in this reading right now, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, you know, not showing your whole hand will benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Um, in this leap, you have mastered the art of, intellectual chess. Like, you know how to give a person a glimpse, knowing that their own projections is gonna, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that you have mastered that now you can speak up in a certain way, and it's not necessarily destroying the atmosphere or destroying the aura, but it's teaching as well as giving everybody in the room the confidence and the courage and the opportunity to also speak it for themselves. Like, that's just like being a very skilled public speaker, especially if you have certain goals. If you're trying to get people to, like a call to action or just certain things, you want a certain reaction from the people. You're mastering it. Okay. We were gonna use this as like oracle cards, but I guess we're gonna take it a step further here. hmm Also, yeah, you're definitely locked in with someone. Um, this situation is, I want to say, protected. Okay, it is going to go some type of, I don't want to say some type of distance, but I'm saying it's like there's a lot of potential for this. I'm also feeling like it's unfamiliar territory. It's like familiar yet unfamiliar, because all the fears that you once had are dissipating. All of your preconceptions and the environmental programming is dismantled. You're in a new platform or a new quantum field of uh, just a different attitude toward things. So A lot of upgrades are happening right now for you. Excuse me. This is the Scout of Fire. Yeah, you're going places, sweetheart. And the Scout of Air. Ooh, you're learning some new things. Some new navigation skills. We like that. Is there anything else from this deck? Ooh, High Priestess. Big things. Big things. Big things. Six of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Star card. Yeah. As far as financially, you definitely have that. That which was owed to you comes through. And as I see the Ace of Pentacles again in your clarification deck, it's here. It's here. Okay. I'm also getting like you know how they said in the movie Friday, something about having mind control over Debo or some shit like that. Yeah. Nobody can have mind control over you. Okay. Wow, look at the cup and the Ace of Pentacles and the split in your energy. Okay. This is just telling me that there's a alignment. This is you aligning with the quantum field, aligning with this version of yourself. Okay. The version of yourself that is very well taken care of. You take care of yourself, but you are very well taken care of. I mean, is that magic? When you keep saying quantum this and quantum that, look, is that magic? No, it's not magic. It's an awareness. It's an awareness that there are a lot of atoms and particles and neurons and electrons and protons that are based off of a mathematical equation that our bodies are connected to or jacked up to like a system. And in this system, the solar system, because why isn't it called lunar system? Well, there is a lunar system. I guess you have to go further into the different dimensions and different grids and the platforms to understand that this is, I want to say elite information. Okay. It's not for the weak. It's not, because it does things. It's like if you go to the moon and you've been out there, it's going to do something to your body. If you come back down to Earth, there are going to be cellular changes in your DNA that's going to give you the, it's going to give you, like, so if you were to test, like, okay, this person has been out of space, there's tests that'll be like, yeah, this person was literally, they were somewhere. They were somewhere where there was no gravity. They were somewhere, because you can tell on a cellular scale. Okay. So even as a sign or a symptom of quantum leaping, you will see things happening, different things happening to your body as well. Telltale signs that you have entered a whole different quantum field. And you're like, well, I don't feel any different. I don't, I still go to work every day. It's such a change. And I mean, this is life changing, okay? It's not, it could be the change of your job, but what's going to happen is things are going to get smoother for you because the person that I'm talking to that is capable of doing these things, they're making their life easier. They're quantum leaping into a a lifestyle of ease, a lifestyle of grace. It's like hopping onto the firmament. Like, by the time you get to this message, what I'm telling you, you have quantum leaps already. Okay, some of you several times. Some of you, this might be your first time. Okay, you done quantum leapt into a relationship. You done quantum leapt into a new job. You done quantum leapt into the most money that you have ever seen in your fucking life. You have quantum leapt into feeling like there's information that you don't even know how you fucking know it, but you know it. It's like reading a book at fucking hyperspeed. Like you done, okay. Your problem solving is tip top sharp. The way your money is lining up, everything is lining up in the way it should, and you're secure in knowing that you're not moving with fear, you're not moving with in any of that in mind. So I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled, and we still landed on the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to go ahead and clarify your reading here. Okay. 222 could be significant. Or two, we are that is definitely 4 here. Yeah. All right. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. So is this the collective within itself, or just the collective with another person? This is you with yourself. Okay. It's like you're giving yourself a gift. Okay. I am also seeing you're contemplating about someone. Okay. You're contemplating about what you got yourself into. Look at this. The Four of Pentacles is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Mm. Hmm. I'm also hearing my precious, my precious. Wow. And look at this. I can't make this up. So as you move forward, it's like you're saying, I'm going to focus my head, my heart, my physical being. Um, I see you focusing and zoning in on what you want. Also looking into a mirror. I'm also picking up I'm also getting like a double inheritance. Okay. Somebody has really set themselves apart or set themselves like has really, I want to say work hard, but they were very focused. And also somebody who's very, very skilled. I'm also getting, yeah, something about holograms. Anyways, as you move forward, okay, um, you get a call, you get the signal, you take this leap, and you literally are leaping into such a brighter lifestyle. Like literally, like it's like in this version, everything is paid for. Everything is taken care of. It's so what is left for you to focus on? There's still a mission here for you. Oh my goodness. It's the moon and it's the Lover's card. So this is when, remember I told you, I said, I feel like there's still someone that is being contemplated on. This is the underlying message with the moon and then the lover. So like I said, on the back burner, something that was on the back burner is now coming to the surface. Your romantic life is about to take a drastic turn. A blossoming or an opening up, okay? A purpose is sprouting. You hear that? That's confirmation. All that revving, that's confirmation. Um, So, yeah, taking on a new form. You and this person, yeah, mirrored energy. Oh, man. Oh, man. And you and this person are making a decision together. Like, it's like actually looking into somebody's eyes, you looking into their eyes and making an agreement. So it's like, did you decide to jump together? Are you now, if you already jumped and you jumped into this leap, as far as like, it's kind of like going into a current. So if in the current, I know this is sounding crazy. If you're in the current, but your current hasn't like, boop, like push you out into your new island or your new shore or whatever, you and this person jumped into a current and you ended up together. You're together now. Y'all together now. Is that the conclusion? Y'all together now. Okay. All right. Well, let's continue. What is this? Yep. Look at that. Look at, and you don't mind because this is wish fulfillment. This is exactly what you wanted. And I also feel like this person there might be, um, maybe they didn't really tell nobody that this is what they was doing. This is what they had going on. Whatever they like. It's almost like there's someone saying, "This is what I wanted." I didn't tell nobody. Like, there's no way that anybody could have known that this is what I was on, or that this is what I wanted, or this is what I've been working toward or desiring. Because they were trying to fight it. Somebody was trying to fight it. But this is something that they've been wanting for a long time. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles. This is the result of a quantum leap. You know how they put the warning signals on the TVs and on the phones and all that stuff when they're doing whatever they do? Yeah, this is the result of a quantum leap. Yes, Lord. And I'm also getting the energy. Something about leaving yourself like leaving yourself signs like, hey, we good. Like it's still me. We still us type shit. Like, wait, what? Yeah, because I did want that. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, yeah, let's get into more about this. The source of air. Oh, the sun card. Wow. Told you it's coming to the surface. Went from the moon to the sun. Speaking up, speaking out, getting what you want. Declaration. Okay? We declare it happens. That's what you want. It's yours. Sagittarius card. Order up. King of Wands. All grown up now. That's what it's like. That's what I'm saying. It feels like you can feel the upgrade. You can feel the cellular. Ooh, shit. And there goes the death card again with the high priestess. And you have the death card and the high priestess already here side by side. I can't make this up, you guys. And you have the scout of wands. Clarified the scout of wands here. And you have the king of wands. Definitely with this okay, with the scout of air, which is telling me that someone is definitely speaking up. It could be literal Sagittarius. Okay. Um, or they're being exposed. Okay. This is a version where they get exposed. Okay. some dark things going on. So also, they're just like I said. Remember, I said there are certain things that you just won't have to deal with ever again. Yeah. I feel like also someone's trying to get a hold of you so bad. They want to get a hold of you so bad, yo. They want to get a hold of you so bad. They can't. They can't. You're in an unreachable place. They want you. They want you so bad. Not. They know what you have brought to this realm or to their realm because you're in a whole different realm, a whole different platform. Strength card, Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Cups. You have the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups here. Definitely something had to end finally. Yeah, I'm also getting that mm, play on this here chessboard. Someone thinks they're just biding their time, but I feel like they're just making things worse for themselves. Okay? Something is already over. You've already leapt. The jump has, we're in the results. The jump is over. There's no bridge to where you are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone really had their hopes up. I feel like it was premature. And it had to, I guess their bubble had to get bursted so that the wish fulfillment can commence here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Someone was trying to lay claim to something, but they're gonna arrive there and figure out there's nothing there while you are building. You're gonna feel the energy. It's gonna sound like someone's yelling at you from outside of your house. Like hopefully no one is yelling at you from outside of your house. And the physical, right? But it's gonna sound like that. It's like the energy is that it's like someone outside your house trying to get in, banging on all the doors, yelling, like I'm talking about trying to beat that motherfucker down. They can, but God will not allow that to happen. I'm also getting, yeah, like somebody showing how monstrous they are, and they're basically showing you the reason why you quantum leapt in the first place. Okay. Yeah. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel their energy. But this new place that you're in, that is again, that is gonna dissipate. And then it's almost like you'll never feel that feeling again. Nope, not at all. It's like you won't even remember. It's like even if something, I'm like, man, something, I feel like this is a memory, but I don't exactly remember what it is. You're like, oh, strange, and keep on moving on about your life. Because usually something like that would have triggered you. Something like that would put you in like to a downcast or into a spiral of thoughts and emotions and, memories and things like that. But now, this version of you now, yeah, no. And somebody really wants you to go down that, really wants you to go down that tunnel that you've already. Already quantum left, baby. And I'm also getting like you don't in a certain connection, it's almost like you don't even have to question each other about like maybe how hard life was or whatever, because somehow you just know. This king of this king of cups, it's like each other's life already. And that's what is allowing them to be able to like move forward and not be triggered by certain things and actually have something long lasting, because those things aren't strong a stronghold for them anymore. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm also picking up kids or family or best friends. Definitely, definitely a special gift. The number 7 is definitely significant. Okay. I'm hearing like we're family now type shit. We're family now. It's like someone say we go together now. Okay. Oh, we go together. Oh wow. That is so good, you guys. I have to just give God some honor and some praise. God is so good. Thank you. Thank you for the truth, no matter how we feel about it. So let's get some specifics about this quantum leap. We're gonna start with some timing cards and then, kind of go down the line. Who, what, when, where, why. Okay. The 19th could be significant. May, definitely. I just put the deck and there goes May. There it is. I'm also hearing, I already said the 19th, right? Okay. Let's see. This is the result of a quantum leap. I'm hearing an old song. I feel like I'm not hearing it correctly. Like I'm hearing it and I feel like I know it. Maybe 15th. 15th, that would be today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think it's today. The time of this actual video. Okay, let's get one more shuffle. Wow, the 19th. You can't make it up. There it is. The 19th. Thank you, God. Let's get a timeline or any specific dates for the collective at this time. The 18th. Well, look at that. Okay. We have at night, 7 years, holiday, 3 years, the 23rd. It could be of any month, you guys. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We have Friday, doctor's appointment. Wow, okay, let's shuffle more. I am seeing, what is that called? Acupuncture. Acupuncture can also trigger a quantum leap, you guys. There are things that can trigger quantum leaps, okay? So, like, even if you weren't trying to manifest one. So we have February. February was significant. We have Sunday. We have 1 month. June. June is significant. Spring and November. Are we done? Oh God. That's like a lot of cards are trying to come up. I feel like that's like a separate, like a totally separate reading for someone. Here it is. Okay. That's good. This will be the last one. 6 months. 6 months. Okay, so yeah, the next 2 days I feel like are very significant. Just like from the time that you see this, it doesn't have to be on the exact date, but it definitely can. I feel like the 2 or 3 days, yes, from the time that you see this. It must like it could be like 5 days. Okay. 5 days from the time that you see this. Ooh, I'm picking up a lot of energy right now. A lot of energy. Okay. So this is going to be for finance. Also, when I said acupuncture, like getting any kind of blood work, definitely can trigger a quantum leap. Okay, like in that moment. That's why like getting blood work is so important and so, kind of taboo. Not taboo, but like there's just a lot around it. Okay, but moving forward, definitely get that done. Okay. All right. Well, so we have allowance. Okay, my bad. So someone is going to be giving you an allowance. Interesting. I'm also getting like giving you a pass as well. I did see something about a double inheritance. So maybe you get money, you'll get money every 6 months, like type shit. Like, um, let's see what else. Anonymous money. Yeah, somebody wants to stay anonymous. Okay. They don't want you to blast them. Okay. And it's like I see this money in the mirror. I don't know what that means. Like money in the mirror, you reach out and grab it. And you like put your hand through the mirror and like you reach out and grab the money. It was crazy, right? I know. Entertainment industry money. Okay. 9 to 5 pay. So remember we were talking about schedules and things. Okay. I definitely feel like somebody wants to leap with you. I feel like you leapt into, I want to say their life, but into their timelines, and they're like, nigga, where did you come from? No, like really. And can I go with you? Like, can we do this together? Like, can we, if you got here, I'm sure you can, type shit. Like, somebody wants to basically, they want you to show them how you did it, and they want you to be the one to, all right, discernment. Let's get more about the collective financial energy. Is that it? So let's see. So that is also, I think we talked about that a little bit. A result of a quantum leap, you definitely could lose your job. That's like one of them, if it's not a promotion, because you're already doing something that you love. If you're not, and you've been trying to like push yourself to, this is one of those things. Okay. Like God will push your ass out. Okay. 1K or less. Online sex work. Hidden gem. Over 100K. Well, crypto. Wow. Okay. Is there any more for the financial energy for the collective? Dr. Miami money. So remember I said like acupuncture or like blood work and stuff. So be careful. Just be careful. But I feel like that's just an example of how much money somebody's gonna have. Maybe you went from working a 9 to 5 to showing pictures of you ironing your clothes or some shit. And some people, I don't know, they want to see that. And now you got this money or whatever. Like you just end up living your life and having a life. You see what I'm saying? Some people don't have a life. People just live life. They don't have a life. Okay. I feel like you go from having a life to living your life. This is a result of a quantum leap. Okay. Unexpected income. That's a result of a quantum leap. Okay. Call it what you want, but don't call me for fronts. Okay. Retirement money. Now look at that. I'm telling you, whole different type of lifestyle. You literally don't have to if you don't want to. And you still are going to get everything you want. Cleared and approved. Cleared and approved. Is there anything else? International money. What more could we want here at this point? Like, what are we doing? Promotion, family money, insurance. I owe you from another lifetime. So somebody, somebody, like remember I said you like reaching into the mirror and literally grabbing the money off of the table that's in the mirror. That's wild, right? I'm also getting debt free. Yeah, strip for yourself, like dance for yourself in the mirror. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if somebody's saying that that's what they want you to do, but I'm getting, even if you're doing like a happy dance, as a man, you're doing a happy dance, you're brushing your hair, it's like something happens. You, in that moment, because of that vibration, because of the degree of this planet and that, and everything that goes with that, unexpected money. What? Yeah. Yeah. I hope you are, use the wisdom and wellness to maintain, right? Because that's pretty big. Okay. We have some places some places that may be important. Physical places. Interesting. Places with portals type shit. What does it say? The monumental location. Of course. Of course there's portals at the monumental locations of museums and things of such. Of course there's portals there. Of course there's portals there. Let's see. The bar, the club. It's definitely portals at the bar and the club. The clothing store. Activity or recreation. The repair shop. Now these places are places that just might be significant to you. So take it as it resonates. It could be the place that you meet someone. It could be a place where you have like maybe a moment of deja vu. Okay. The confirmation of this reading. That is okay. Not stalker. First of all, this shouldn't even came out in this deck. This is a person card. So that's a whole nother. Somebody definitely, hey, somebody definitely is checking for you. Checking for you. Trying to see anywhere you could possibly be. But remember, I told you that there was how you doing, baby? There was somebody who, it's like they're on the outside trying to get in, energetically, maybe even physically, and they trying to beat down the door. They trying to break in the window. They trying to do all kind of shit, but they cannot reach you on this field and this quantum field that you have left. Not do shit except be weird. Just make shit worse for themselves. Okay? So just be mindful of that. There's no reason to fear. I don't feel fear at all from your reading. It's almost like kind of like, well, like you knew this already. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got a crazy motherfucker that, you know, and you also know that all they're gonna do is make themselves look stupid. So you might see somebody. I don't even think you're gonna see them, but I feel like you may feel their energy. It's almost like somebody is looking through a portal. So let's just say you happen to go somewhere and you're happen to like be getting your tire fixed or some shit like that, and you're in a random place. You don't really, and there's like a weird energy, or you just kind of you feel energy. That's somebody watching you from another portal. They could be trying to remote view you or something like that, and they could be trying to project all kind of energy your way, but that shit is not going to work. You understand me? It's like how you gonna hate from outside the club? Excuse me. Okay, what do we have? State to state, a family house, boat, and an airplane. I feel in the air of your quantum leap, that is of your sign and symptom, um, your new lifestyle, I feel like it's very lavish. And this is what's going to be taking place. Okay. You may be doing a little bit more traveling. Um, but you've already been prepared for this. Everything that you did as the other version of yourself, it prepared you for this quantum leap. Interesting. Okay. Is there any more from this deck as far as places? You'll be doing a lot more traveling. If you were a traveler before, you're going to be, I feel like, even more so. Okay. It says hidden. Yeah. A hidden location. So I'm telling you, somebody can't get to you. Somebody doesn't have the to even get to you. Now, I feel like there's a deck of cards that I want. It's my people cards. I don't know where they are. Um, yeah, but that's okay. Let's see if there's anything as far as conversation. Oops, that we need to know about. That's important right now. Because you do have the Two of Cups, and you also have the Lover's card. Now, that could be just decisions being made, understanding being had, and also conversation. We want to see what's being said in a conversation. Mhm. If there's any significance to give us insight. Let's see. Nonchalant. So somebody, I told you earlier, said somebody trying to act like they were trying to act like they didn't want or they didn't know. It's like, okay, so imagine somebody playing dumb and somebody peeping game that someone playing dumb. And it's like, nigga, you playing dumb. You trying to play dumb with me? Like, you really want to go there? Because if we want to act dumb, we can act dumb. We can be motherfucking Ed and Eddie around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We could be dumb and dumber. You feel me? Um, nah, but it's like, come on. Let's take this trip together. You know, let's take this fight and something else. Like, okay, okay, not nonchalant, homebody. But remember, we had the bar in the club. If they looking for you at the bar in the club, they definitely ain't gonna find you there. They might think they gonna find you there, but they not. Mm, mm-hmm. We gonna see. We gonna see. So if somebody talking to somebody like you always at the house or you don't come out or something like that. It says just enjoy. Ooh. Finances are keeping this from becoming more. If somebody's not really trying to maybe spend money or something like that. It says just enjoy. Well, if you quantum leaping, excuse me, if you quantum leaping into a space where finances aren't a problem, I mean, and maybe that's why it says no sex drive here. Because somebody feels like I can't even like you like that if my finances ain't matching. You have mature love. They don't take this seriously. I feel like somebody feels like it's too good to be true. You have quality time. I'm in love with a stripper. It didn't come out, but it was on the back of the deck. I had to read it out loud. Let's get more. Let's get more. We did see entertainment industry. Independent lover. Gets comfortable very fast. It says move on. um, I do see X energy here. Remember we saw the ten swords? Okay, well that's over. Maybe the awareness, having the awareness that something is over, so that you can move into excuse me, a different space with this person. My bad, y'all. Okay. So what we have here? High maintenance. Oh yeah. I'm hearing everything did. Mama's boy, create some space for love. Independent lover is like they don't need to be over your shoulder and all that all the time. Like micromanaging you and shit. And again, I feel like somebody doesn't, they could feel like something is too good to be true with mature love here and no sex drive. And what is this? They don't take this seriously. We did see that nonchalant. Because almost like, okay, well, if life is that great and all that, then show me. That's what I'm also picking up from someone. It's like they on some like, show me this shit. But it's like, you can't just give everybody that energy like that. You can't let everybody know you know how to walk through fucking walls and shit. Like, the fuck? And then some people are too dense to be able to walk through a wall anyway. They got too much baggage, too much unforgiveness in their heart. We have romantic, we have co-parenting, we have cheating, the replacement, friends and family in the way, quality time, and I'm in love with the stripper. Let me get that there. Well, mm-hmm. I heard the grass is not, well, it says that on this one of these cards. It says the grass is not greener on the other side. Clickbait. I'm also getting if somebody is not over with a person that they were previously involved with, and you just, so you're, let's say you're in your best timeline, and this person just happens to be living on that grid or that, you know what I mean? Of course, you just popped up, you know, on some, you just popped up where you popped up. You popped up at that gas station, you popped up at that museum or that portal or whatever. And of course, the first person to let you hear them sirens, trying to tell y'all. So, and this person laid eyes on you and was like, nigga. But it's almost like they're trying to convince themselves that they're not seeing what they're seeing, even though they're pursuing you in some type of way. They have things going on that is constantly being exposed. Somebody's just happily married, but they're not. They're happily with, okay. Take care of yourself. No love lost. Yeah, somebody still got their ex on their agenda. They're faithful to you, but they're not really that, you know? Not just want someone around. So this could be the energy that you're coming out of. And it is a just enjoy. So hey, look, I'm just reading. We're definitely gonna get some more because some things don't really take a lot to, you know, if it's something that you manifested, that you wanted, you quantum leapt into. Remember, we were talking about the idea of it and the reality of it, two different things. You might have said you wanted X, Y, and Z, and that X, Y, and Z came with 1, 2, and 3. And now you're like, oh, scratching your head and looking sideways, trying to figure out how you got yourself in a situation, or, you know, where the fuck did this, you know, how the fuck did this happen? How did I end up here? Well, that Four of Pentacles is very, very, very prominent in your reading, as well as the Eight of Pentacles. As you can see, this has a lot to do with work, energy, also being very skilled. Just say you're good at what you do, baby. Ain't nobody take that away from you. Oh God. Okay, a turn for the thing. That's this quantum leap is your turn for the better. All right. You will sell something and get a good price. So that's money coming in. Let's continue. Let's get more clarity on what's going on here as far as the results of this quantum leap. Wow, the Eight of Wands club is here. The next winter, you will go on a long trip. A woman is going to tell a lie that will hurt you. So be careful. I was kind of feeling some interference. I didn't know exactly what, but we did see that stalker energy. So somebody's obviously, they're doing their best. Like I said, from outside, they're doing their damnedest to, like, I don't know why they're doing it. Well, we know why. They're haters. Of course. Of course. We know why. You know why. You most likely shut their ass down. You most likely, you know, didn't pay them any attention type shit. And now they trying to get in your skin. Seven of Cups. This is your lucky number. Remember I said 7 was significant earlier? Okay. Be guided by the 7. Be guided by the 7. 3 of Cups here. You are going to move to a new house. Remember we saw the family house? So we had family house, airplane, and boat. So I'm getting, you're going to get the house, you're going to get the boat, and you're going to get a plane. It didn't say nothing about a car. We went straight to boat and a plane. I don't even think you would need to actually own a car if you have a boat and a plane. You just have a chauffeur. You have somebody driving you around. You don't need to own a, anyways, moving forward. The one who cares for you is anxious for a letter. So you need to someone, you don't have to. It's up to you. Um, someone definitely is waiting on a reply. Wow, you got a lot of cups. So I knew there was this underlying like love story energy. Okay. Let's see what it's talking a wedding in the near future. So somebody could invite you to a wedding. A wedding is going to be significant, and that's how you're going to know something that is a result of a quantum leap. Okay. Even if it's not your wedding, all right, being invited to a wedding is a very, I want to say, not auspicious, but it's like a omen. Okay. You are going to marry more than once. So if you're divorced, boom, there you are. So maybe it is your wedding. I just like to give you all the facts before, people start jumping. Okay, the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. I saw the Six of Cups here. This would be the third time. Okay, you damn near got every cup. It says, do not long before saying yes. So somebody's been waiting on your reply. Okay. A long motor trip with a surprise at the end. Excuse me. Let's see. Pleasant news is coming to you. The Three of Pentacles. You owe someone a letter. Write it at once. Remember, so yeah, somebody is wanting you to reach out. Okay. So this could be an email. This could be a text. This could be, maybe you can call someone back. All right. Definitely the ball's in your court is what is showing here. So someone could have been ghost from the conversation. Wow. Hear that? Wow. Four of Wands, Four of Clubs. Marriage ahead. Good business in sight. We love that. We love good business in sight. Anything else? The Nine of Cups. Of course, Nine of Cups. You got that earlier. Okay. Be careful in your business dealings for the next few days. You have good business insight, but I feel like this is about chess. Remember we were talking about that? And showing someone something, but it could be a hologram. They think they see something, but it's not really, like your discernment, your keenness, your wittiness, your energy, it all has to be there. And I feel like it all is like you on you're on your tens, you're on your high vibration type shit. Okay. Good luck coming to you. Is there anything else from this deck? I heard we getting Arab money. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Not the Knight of Clubs. Money is going to be willed to you. Remember I said that in this third? Oh my gosh. And I said something about a double inheritance. It says, keep your courage a little longer. Better things are in sight for you. So I'm going to leave that there. I feel like that's a great way to leave this message. This is the result of quantum. Be good to yourself, be kind to others, and always stay creative. Okay. And if you would like to see where your personal life is tied to this collective reading, just let me know. Email me, message me. Um, mm, okay.